Hey guys, this is Renez. Oh, I don't know why I did this. Hey guys, this is Renez and welcome back to my channel. So based on the title of the video, you know what this is about. This topic is about, or this video is about. It's a very, I think it's the most dreadful topic in our generation. We're talking about student loan debt. You could tell how excited I am about this topic. So let me be transparent with you guys and give you the backstory. Well, not the full backstory, but earlier this week I had two triggers. When it came to student loan debt, because I have student loans. So one of them was this young lady on Facebook. She posted that she's completely done paying her student loans and she's starting 2020 debt free. I was very excited for her, happy for her, but then it triggered some jealousy and envy, not towards her per se, but for my situation. And then the second one is I made a payment. Y'all feel my pain. I made a payment. I'm just like, when is this thing is gonna go away? So that was the second trigger, and it was very, very hard. And I felt something in my spirit that said, you have to talk about this. I'm like, no, I don't. No, I don't. No. And it was, that feeling was so strong. It's like, you have to talk about this. If you're feeling this way, imagine so many other people are feeling the same way. I was like, I don't want to talk about it. Shout out to my friends, to Shore and Hope. I reached out to them and they told me, no, you have to listen to that voice and you have to do it. So here I am, I'm doing the video. So shout out to the fiance too, I can't forget him. And so I got on the Google and I started researching about student loans and mental health issues. And y'all, it's a thing. It's a thing. I mean, I knew it was a huge problem in our country, but I did not know that there are recent studies out there that shows the correlation between student loan debt and increased mental health issues such as anxiety and depression. But it makes sense. I'm not saying that you can't have you can experience the same issues with other types of debt, but the thing with student loans, it has been stigmatized in our society as our good debt. Okay, so in order to live a happy life, the American dream, you have to go to school, get an education, get a good job, and life is sweet. That's what we've been taught. So imagine you went to school, you took out all these loans, and you get out of school. One, either there's no jobs in your field, or when you do get a job, your income does not match up to the amount of money that you owe. Can you imagine the stress that has on a 21, 22-year-old fresh out of college? What the destruction that caused in their mental and in their emotional well-being. It may trigger things of like disappointment, abandonment, because let's be serious, because life told us, or the studies or books or whatever told us that, hey, you're gonna graduate from this career, you're gonna make this amount of money. But they don't calculate the fact that you gotta pay tax, the price of everything is going up. So you feel like you're abandoned because you literally been thrown into the real world and nobody basically prepared you for that. So that could trigger a lot of things. Inadequacy, feeling like you lack something, like you're not good enough, shame because of the amount of debt that you're in. And in some cases it's so bad that people don't even try. It's like, what's the point of trying? I'm never going to pay it off. Let's be serious. Some people just sweep it under the rug, don't even pay attention to it. And I get it. And another thing is, with especially in our generation, we're dealing with people who are putting off their life, like things that they're dreamed of from since they were little. They put that off because of this debt. Women don't want to get married or don't want to be in a serious relationship because they feel ashamed of the amount of debt that they're in. Don't want to buy a house. start a family. We're seeing that more and more couples are waiting later in life to start a family, living your life. And this is what the effect that the student loan debt has on us. And another thing, so yeah, some of the research that I found was very, very interesting. I mean, I knew it was bad, but I never actually researched it and looked at the actual numbers, y'all. But 44 million Americans have outstanding student loans. 44 million, and that equals to a $1.6 trillion in debt. 1.6 trillion. That is insane. So another study shows that the people who are dealing with anxiety have a higher level of anxiety by 2/3 more than people who do not have student loans. Okay, and it shows, the study also shows that the higher the debt, the higher the levels of anxiety. I can't even say it. I can't even get the word out. The higher the debt, because I'm up there, equals the higher levels of anxiety. So shout out to my doctor colleagues and friends out there. Like, we got this, y'all. A study by UCLA has shown that student loan has been linked to lower levels of psychological well-being in people, young adults from the age of 25 to 31. This is us, y'all. And furthermore, us women, we have 3/3 more higher outstanding debt than men. And for us women of color, we're even further deeper in the hole because of the pay disparity or the pay gap that we're facing currently in our society. This is our American dream, y'all. So yeah, we have some work to do. So here we are. We're here. We have the loans. We got the expensive, mine is actually up there. We have the expensive piece of paper. And what are we gonna do about it? First and foremost, so guys, first thing you want to do is acknowledge that it's there. In order to deal with any difficult situations, we have to acknowledge it. We have to deal with the feelings or emotions behind it. The feeling of regret that you're in the situation. You might feel unworthiness, again, disappointment. And it may trigger a lot of things that you had to deal with when you were younger. For example, a lot of us deal with parents who have told us when we were younger that, you know, I don't have money, I can't afford this. So now that you're older, you kind of made the decision to have a better life. The intentions were there, but then you end up in a situation where you starting to believe that you're like your parents, like the cycle is continuing. So that causes a really strong emotional stress. It creates more stress. So acknowledge that it's there. Don't sweep it under the rug like we do a lot of our emotions and our feelings. We don't like talking about it. We don't like dealing with certain things. Dealing with things is uncomfortable, so we don't like doing it. But our friend, his name is Interest. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't sweeping nothing under the rug. He is there and he's just piling up, making the problem bigger and bigger. So guys, figure out a plan. Have a plan. If you decide, whatever you decide, it's up to you, but make sure you're making the right decision for you, that it's coming out of a good place and not coming out of fear. This is not a video, it's not a financial video to teach you how or when or why you should pay off your student loans. This is not what this is about. There are professionals out there. I know it's possible. I personally know people in my life who have done it, and I'm super proud of them. I just wish they would transfer some of their old payments to mine. on a serious note, I just want you guys to understand that this is a huge problem for society, y'all. 44 million people. 44 million people are dealing with this, and you're not in it alone. That doesn't make it okay. You're not in it alone. So, hey, we could start a community to encourage each other, to help each other through this process. I was going to say that I'm sure some of us are all hoping that the new president, or whoever the new president is gonna be, will get rid of it. But our reality is it's here. It's here right now, and it's not going anywhere, at least for right now. Oh yeah, another thing is, whenever there's a problem, the best solution is prevention. So if right now, if you have kids that are getting into, or they're in high school, getting into college, just educate them about being financially responsible. Just take out exactly what they need, not a penny more. Teach them about just real life experiences. And yeah, do not pressure or push your kids to go to school, go to college just because. You gotta have a plan. Have a plan, guys. This is all part of breaking the generational curse and the cycle and all that good stuff. But anyways, so I hope this video was helpful, like all my other ones. Like I said, it was tough for me to actually come on and talk about it. I have 2 degrees. I have 2 degrees. I ain't gonna tell you how much I owe, but y'all, let's just say we're in this together. We're in this together. So let's work at it diligently. The key is to not let that affect your mental health, because it really like drains you when you think about it all the time. So guys, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next week for the next video.